welcome to another edition of Brian Hill, Master of None. I just want to have a quick little chat about some things that I noticed with regards to other channels' reviews of Star Trek Picard. Well, or at least the naysaying, as it were. And also want to talk a little bit about the fandom menace, the menace of fandom. The AJWs, if you will, asshole justice warriors, justice just to be an asshole. So let's have a quick little rant on it. I was a part of the fandom menace because of Star Trek Discovery. I never watched it, and I didn't have CBS All Access at the time, so the only way I could actually get an idea of what was going on in the show was to watch YouTube reviews. YouTube reviews were shit. Total shit. Over the top. I mean, just shat all over the movie or the TV show, and that was it. I mean, and I think the ball just started rolling, and it kept rolling. And then along comes The Last Jedi. I liked it. I didn't hate it. I wasn't as filled with vitriol as a lot of the other people involved with it. Or involved in the criticism of it. I tried to keep a fairly mellow head because I did like the movie. It wasn't all bad, and I was one of the defenders. So it kind of found me at odds with people that I just started supporting. And then along comes Solo, and once again the menace just crapped all over it. But I kind of watched the movie, and I made up my own mind at that point. I wasn't going to let a bunch of people like that influence what or my opinions on certain topics. I tend to be a little more positive about things, especially with regards to Star Trek, because let's face it, Star Trek was the most progressive show on television. And if you want to argue that, there is no argument, okay? The way things have been going, Star Trek has always been a mirror of society, okay, and the exemplification of that was always the Enterprise. While everything around them was kind of shitty, the Enterprise was the bastion of freedom and hope. So, I don't understand why you can say that this isn't new Star Trek and stuff like that. I'm going to be meandering and going off on tangents. This is probably what some would consider an incoherent rant. I don't care. I'm really, really tired of hearing the same thing about why they don't like the new Star Trek and all that kind of stuff. It's simple. I think you Gen Xers can understand that you're adults. Okay? Not only are you adults, but you're parents. Do you tell your kids to dwell on things that they don't like, or you tell them to get back up and move on? My thing about it is if you don't like this current iteration of Star Trek, move on. I'm not going to say it wasn't meant for you, because, to a point, it's pretty obvious. It's okay to have a different idea on what Star Trek is, and to shit all over it, and to just demean what hardworking people put their time and effort into. I understand that a lot of the rhetoric in schools nowadays gears people, namely writers or people that are in Hollywood, to lean a certain direction. And it is what it is. Like I said, Star Trek's always been a left-leaning show. Always. Even in the 60s. But my thing about it is people are really staunch about, what they like and how they like the original stuff. And my answer to that is fine. Take your original stuff and go. I don't want to hear it anymore. You guys just sit there and complain and complain and complain about the same shit on 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 different channels. And I don't want to hear it anymore. I stopped watching. But I think your criticism is just way over the top. And the fact that you don't see it, or the fact that you think you make money off of it when all you're doing is driving people to the actual product that you're shit talking in the first place, because not everyone thinks the same way as anyone does. I've tried to be positive. I've tried to keep an open mind, especially with regards to character decisions that they made in the Picard show. The main one being, and the one that a lot of people are complaining about right now, is the fact that they decided to make Seven of Nine a lesbian. Who cares? That's the kind of slash fic that got me through high school. I'm not going to lie on that one. I mean, it's probably a little gross, but still, think about it. Okay? Does your genitalia not function? Just let it go. Alright? I don't understand why you pick certain hills to die on. And, I mean, take it from somebody who's known to be the dead horse. Take my advice. Just, walk away. You've got 7 seasons of TNG you can go watch till your heart explodes. 3 seasons of the original series to where you can just go watch it. Who cares? No one's going to bother you. People will probably appreciate you. Talk about the positives. Don't accentuate the negatives. I've been meaning to do a stream for Star Trek and the state of Star Trek. I want to get a few more people on before I do that. And also, I would like to get a little bit of a different microphone. I'm using the one on my laptop, and it's kind of shit. As you can hear the fan on it humming all the time. I'll get a little bit more professional setup before I start doing a little more stuff, especially since I dropped my phone and it cracked right across the screen. Yeah. So as soon as maybe things get back to normal again as far as our economy wise, and I can afford that disposable income to get certain things, I'll probably be doing that. I just want to do my own thing at the moment. I just want to be able to call out certain things and be respectful of others. But when it comes to criticism that is the same old thing, enough. Okay, take your original trilogy before the special edition, because I'm pretty sure most of you bitched about that then too. You've been bitching about Star Wars for 30 years, man. Nobody fucking cares. Either, I've said it before, walk away. It's not that hard. Clearly you're not a fan of the current product. It's why people aren't wrestling fans that much anymore. I mean, hell, if you listen to Mr. Jim Cornette back there, he can tell you all sorts of reasons why they're not fans anymore. I used to be one, but to be perfectly honest, I grew up all that UFC. But anyways, this is just a little short rant. Sorry for rambling a little bit and losing track. Sometimes when you don't have a script or anything like that, and you're just getting stuff off your chest, it comes out. So anyways, everyone have a good day. Hope everyone's staying safe. Please stay home. You don't need to be going out there getting other people sick and risking yourself and your family over menial things. Stock up and be ready. Alright, everyone. Till next time, have a good day. My name is Brian Hill. Have a good day.